All right, peace. It's Ali, and I want to give you a quick tour, hopefully a quick tour of my new program, the Spiritual Mastery Accelerator. There's a couple reasons why I want to give a complete tour. First off, obviously, it's behind closed doors. This is a members-only website, members-only membership program. So I want to give people that are interested a whole what you're going to get when you get in here. And also for people that aren't interested in the program, I also want to show you some of the things that we're working on so you're able to implement it in your own life. So those are the reasons why I want to give a complete tour. So let us begin. Right now I'm on spiritualaccelerator.com. That is the website. When you become a member, you click on member login and it'll ask you to put your information in. Obviously, I'm already logged in. With this program, the Spiritual Mastery Accelerator, you actually receive access to two platforms. The first platform is called your dashboard. Your dashboard is where you're going to do most of your learning. So that's where we're going to start out. So this is the main dashboard. On the main dashboard homepage, you'll see at the top is where you can register for the live events. We currently have 3 events every month. The first one is the live webcast, and you see right here it says September to be announced because we already did August, and I'll show you that here in a second. But the webcast is where I'll introduce a specific strategy for mastery. That is, and when we do that, that also becomes what I call the monthly target. A target is sort of like a challenge, but it's a specific strategy that you're supposed to implement that's going to help you expedite your mastery. So in that webcast, I call it the Accelerator webcast, you'll learn a specific strategy for spiritual mastery. It's not information. It's not regurgitated knowledge. It's specific strategy so you can get to the next level. Another live webcast that we have every month is called the Live Mastermind Q&A, which you see is set for August 19th. That's pretty much an open forum where you can ask me any questions pertaining to your spiritual path, personal questions. To be honest, to work with me at this point one-on-one, I charge $200 per hour. So this is a way that you can utilize my resources, my expertise, my knowledge, my insights on various topics on spirituality. This gives you an opportunity to ask me at that time anything that's going on. I answer any questions during that webcast. So that's the live mastermind Q&A. We also have a new webcast that's called a Member's Choice. And it's essentially open forum. We're either going to have an open discussion, like a build session. We're going to have a discussion about a specific topic, or we're going to do group meditations or member readings and counseling, like role playing or whatever. Part of this accelerator program is about you actually using your gifts. Most people are on what I call level 1, where you're mastering, perfecting who you are, perfecting your craft. The second level is you actually sharing and helping other people with your particular gift. So when we do the role playing, that'll give you an opportunity to put what you've learned into action, especially working with people one-on-one. So if you go down, you'll have some quick links to get to some other areas in the dashboard. And also you'll have links to the other platform, which is called the Sangha. And I'll take you there momentarily. So let's go up here and take you to the modules first. The modules are multiple lessons, and you can look at them as courses. So let me show you this right quick. So as of today, August 10th, we have 4 modules that are available, and actually the bottom 2 are master classes. Master classes are webinars. So I do webinar every 2 weeks. I've been delayed for the past month because I've been building the accelerator. But typically I do a master class every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks. If you're a member, you get access to that recording. So that's what the psychic development and the alter magic, those are master classes. Now, the ones on top are actual modules that are breaking up into lessons. So let me take you to our newest one, identifying your spiritual gift. And as that opens, platform's a lot faster. I have my recorder up, so it's kind of delaying a little bit. But the platform's super fast, mobile, responsive, and all that good stuff. So when you click on a module, it's going to take you to the overview. And this is the overview of the module. And to the right, you'll see each lesson in this module. So identifying your spiritual gift module is actually 8 lessons. So you can see the different ones. At any time, you can click on a particular lesson and go right there. So let me click on 3 main spiritual gifts. And I'll show you how the course works. The courses alone are worth more than what the program, even the monthly investment, is worth way more. And you receive at least 1 or 2 of these every month. This is ongoing. So when you go to each lesson, obviously you can click it and play. They're all video HD. But you also have the option to click here if you have a question about a particular lesson or module. You can click here and it'll take you to our forum in the Sangha. But you can also mark it as complete. You can bookmark your lesson, or you can save it and add it to favorites. And everything that you save goes into your saved modules that you can access anytime. So the course material, just the way you navigate it, is just real slick. You know, it's real slick. So you're able to keep track of everything. So let me go next to the webcast and show you that. This is the webcast section. So like I said, we have 3 live webcasts every month. So if you're not able to make it in attendance, you can also just access the recording here. As you see, it'll be available within 48 hours. Usually I knock it out in 24 hours. But so far, we've had 1 live webcast. The program is still super, super early. It's only in our 10th day. But we've had 1 webcast, that One Thing Accelerator webcast from August 2017. You can click on here and obviously watch it at your leisure. So every webcast will be on this page. Like I told you, on the Accelerator webcast, I'll introduce a specific strategy that you're supposed to implement sometime that month. Even if you're joining after the month, you can go back and look at the different targets and pick which one resonates with you. So every target will go here. So you can get quick access. You can watch the webcast where that target was introduced. When I take you to the Sangha, you'll see where we have challenges. So if you're ready to declare your target, you can click there and it'll take you to the Sangha where you can actually submit for the challenge. And I'll show you that here in a bit. Got a question about the target? You can click here and ask any questions. I'll answer it. Once again, the benefit of this program is I'm way more accessible. For the most part, because I'm a public figure, I get a lot of emails, a lot of messages. I mean, it can be bombarding at times. With this program, you have priority access to me. Not only am I in the Sangha every day, hanging out and everything, but if you have a question, I'm not going to lie, it's prioritized response for people in the program. Also, from your dashboard, you can click on Toolkit, and that's going to show you the various resources we have. And this is another ongoing library of just free tools, you know, things that I don't have everywhere that you can't, you know, most of these things you're not going to be able to purchase anywhere. They're just things given to you freely. So right now we have 4 resources. And once again, the program is only 10 days old. But you see we have a Tahuti Numerology Keyword Bible. This is actually taken from my Tahuti Numerology course. Online numerology calculator. A lot of people are interested in numerology, so those are good two good resources. Then a couple rituals. And like I said, I'll continue to populate that. So next, let me take you to the other platform that you gain access to as a member, and that's called the Sangha. If I click on this part right here, this is going to give me information. So I'm just going to go directly to the Sangha, which I have open right now. So this is the second platform that you receive as a member of the Accelerator program. And this is called our Sangha. Sangha is a word that means like a housing for monks and priests or magical people. So this is where you're going to go and implement what you've learned. The way it's set up is you can come here and do your thing dolo, you know, by yourself as an individual, or you can come here and really build with the community and connect with other people. It's totally up to you. The way the whole Spiritual Mastery Accelerator program is designed, it is like a spiritual playground. You have sections where you're going to learn and evolve, and then you have certain sections where you're going to implement what you learn. Then you have other sections where you're going to be held accountable. You have other sections where you can get feedback. So it's so much going on. I'm doing my best not to overwhelm you, but we got a lot going on. So at the Sangha, you notice to the left, you see the different areas you can navigate to. I'll take you to the first area. I'm not going to go too much into here because there's a lot of personal information. Benefit of having a private members platform is you're able to share things that you may not want to share on Facebook, may not want to share on Twitter and stuff like that, because it's private and it's only for people that's really doing that work. So this is our main forum, and this is where you can have discussions, you can ask questions, you can talk about various things. We have various forums where you can talk about dreams, supernatural experiences, stuff like that. So those are just discussions. But what I wanted you to look at mainly are a couple of areas that are very, very important. The first area is called Join or Start a Focused Mastermind. And this is if you're looking for a dedicated group of 3 to 5 people and that you have similar gifts, abilities, you have the same aspirations, spiritual goals, etc. This is where you can go and you can either start your own mastermind or you can join an existing one. Right now we have I think 4 or 5 people that's already started a mastermind. So we have one for psychics, one for healers, and I forget the rest. But people are already coming together in this very short time. The more members we have, the more people that are going to attract to each other. You have more small groups of 2 to 5 people or even 10. It's up to you. The thing about this program, it's not a dictatorship. I'm not going to tell you, you need to do this. It's set up so wherever you are on your path, it can help you get to the next level. That's a good way of putting it. So like I said, that's where you want to go if you want to start or join a mastermind. We also have a spot called member offerings, and these are for people that's already on their path. They're perfecting their gift or mastering their gift, but they're at a point where they're ready to share it or they're ready to practice. This is where you go. We have one member. I'm going to call her out. Her name is Jazz. She's a medium. Well, she's been on a path for probably about a year, maybe a little bit over. Long story short, she came here. She started her member offering. She's a member. And she said, hey, I'm always looking to practice my mediumship abilities. That opened up a whole gate. She had people come in and she's doing readings in member offerings. And since joining the program, she's already had her first paid client by gaining that confidence and putting herself out there. So this is where you go. If you really have something to offer, you can post it in there and members can help you practice your craft. So that's a very, very important section in the forum. Also, we have what's called the spiritual practice logs. And this is where you go if you have a particular practice that you're wanting to master. Usually people are wanting to master meditation or a magical practice or something like that. This is where you can go, click on there, start your own topic, and you can keep a running log or a progression journal of your particular practice. So say you set your goal to meditate for every day for 20 minutes. You go in here, declare your goal, and then you come in here and update it every day. Yeah, I meditated today, 20 minutes. I meditated today, 25 minutes. And you keep a running log of what you have going on. This serves as a spot where you can hold yourself accountable. And I check in there every day so I can give you tips. I can encourage you, support each other. We have other members going in there and supporting each other. Obviously, if you look to the right as well, you see accelerated members, you see different points. The Sangha is like, it's a gamification, which means that you get points for doing things. So if you accept a challenge, which I'll take you to next, if you post in a forum, if you answer questionnaires, if you do certain things, if you win challenges, you get extra points. And I'll show you where you can actually spend your points and get things for free. So this is the challenge part. And let me take you to our monthly target, our current monthly target. So we have various challenges that are ongoing. Then we have challenges that have deadlines. One of the challenges is the Mega Millions Prediction Challenge. This is actually the third one. And that's where you predict the Mega Millions number. So if you, the lottery. So it's a good way to test your psychic abilities along with your peers. Well, we have various challenges going on. If you're in my email list, you know about the Moon Day Challenge. This is where you can actually submit your ideals or submit your challenge information. meditation challenge. We have a handful, not a handful, we probably have about 10 members or so that are regularly entering that meditation challenge. So every day you meditate for 15 minutes, submit it in there, and that's a way for you to gain points and also keep track of your meditations. So right here, that one thing target. This is based on our webcast from August. And so for the month, as while you're working on your one thing, once you get your one thing, you can submit it here. As you see, we have 18 members who have already identified their one thing based on that webcast. So they're already getting things cracking. I can tell you there's some good ones too. All of them have some very, very good one things. So you'll learn about that in that webcast. So I'm not going to go to chat because there's some sensitive information in there. News is basically just updates and any information I want to share. Questionnaire is obviously a questionnaire. The web shop is where I want to take you to next. And once again, it's loaded slow. I have a lot of applications on this. Both platforms are very, very fast. So right now in the web shop, you see that we have about 9 items. I'm going to put some more in there. But you can actually spend your points on various things. Right now we have to Deity Linkage Manual, my first book. My second book is actually ready almost. It's getting formatted and getting a book cover finalized. So I'm going to have that up here as well. You get discounts for L9 shop, and this is like gift certificates. So you can go use $10, $25, and $50 when you get to that many amount of points and you trade it in. We have an Amazon and also consultations with myself. So once again, like when you get points, and let me go here and show you. Once you get points, you can trade that in for those items. And like I said, there will be more things populated in there as well. So this is actually my profile. And as you see right here, your member stats, 106 points remaining. Also, you have badges. So when you do something, you get badges. So badges and points, gamification, spirituality is a playground for that. Like where else can you do meditations, do spiritual work and get points, and just the fun factor, man. Like I swear I wish I had a program like this when I was coming up. But the spirit led me. It's designed. It's all ready. So at this point, everything is set up. I've shown you pretty much, I want to say, everything within the program behind closed doors. Like I said, this video is for people that are interested, but also people that aren't interested but want to know what's going on. So hopefully this video will teach you certain things that you can implement within your life. If you're interested in becoming a member of the Spiritual Mastery Accelerator program, go to spiritualaccelerator.com. I suggest you get in as early as possible. Right now, the investment fee is very affordable. It will always be affordable, but I can assure you, you're getting way more than that investment is. But the reason I had to bring that up, because I'm not going to lie to you, more members we get, the more modules, the more webcast recordings. Like every month, there's going to be so much more content, so many more members. So as we grow, as it evolves, the investment has to grow and evolve. But I can assure you it's always going to be affordable. But if you're interested, get in now. We're about 70 members deep. So you want to get in before it's 100 members, before time is going on. So spiritualaccelerator.com. We'd be more than happy to have you. If you have any questions, feel free to email me at sallyMyers911@gmail.com. So my voice is almost gone, so I'm going to end it on this note. Hopefully this has been beneficial for you. And until next time, peace.